Hey everyone, welcome to a random stitcher. My name is Lone, I'm from Denmark. A short stitch and chat today. Things are a little bit, we are struck by holiday. My husband is much better now, and this is his last week of his holiday. He has had 3 weeks off, and out of those 3, 2 of them he were actually sick the most of the time. So so we are enjoying this last week. The weather in Denmark is excellent, and we have been on a lot of hikes together with Albert, our little dog, and it has just been wonderful. So the only thing is that over the last 3 weeks, I think my tinnitus has I developed tinnitus distress for about 3 months ago, and it has gotten a little bit worse over the last 3 weeks. So I am trying to cope, trying to deal with it. I know there's no cure for tinnitus, and the kind I have, most likely, I have only seen my ear doctor one time. So let's talk about that. I just get ready, and we are sitting on the cute little lucky owl from Luca S. Looks like this. And we are up in this corner with, I think there's a little bit of the butterfly up there, this one here. So, it's a pattern from Luca S. It is 187 by 150 stitches. There's 47 colors. It's done on a 16 count Aida, full crosses 201. So that's the project. I should have done a stitch and chat Thursday, but we were just outdoor, so I'm having a little bit to drink. It's we are way up in the 20s, so it's hot. It's heat wave for us. So let's start. This is color 3756. I just need to correct this. Yeah, so a little bit in the way this, but let's see, I can get it to work. So I'm trying to start stitching the packing method with this one, but there's a lot of ninja stitches all over, so skip 3, stitch 1. That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, here. The tinnitus distress, I've had a couple of days where it's hard to adapt to a life with tinnitus when you haven't had it before. My husband also have tinnitus, but he has had it for many years, I think 30 years or something. His was caused by, he was a DJ when he was young, and that kind of, I don't know, did some damage to his hearing. So he has also bad hearing today. He has hearing aid. My hearing is, I have been seeing my ear doctor once, 2 months ago, I think. And back then he found out that my hearing was actually fine. Can I park this anywhere? Yeah, I can go up and park it over here. So it's not because of that. It's probably something to do with my mental. I have bipolar disorder and anxiety and stuff. So it's probably because of that. There's something with my nerve system or whatever. But no matter what it is, kind of, it's here, and there's no actually cure for it. So I need to find a new color. Just a second. I'm using markup XP, and I really don't like it. But it was that, or it was go by the paper chart. So I thought I part one here. Should have, but I didn't. So what's this color? 157. It should be this. Yeah, it is. Good. Yeah. I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, the thing with tinnitus, it's hard to. I struggled a couple of weeks with accepting it, and that actually caused it to be a little bit worse. I don't know now if it's worse or not, because it's hard to remember when you're. I've had this for 3 months now, and trying to remember how it was the first month and how it is now. Is there a difference or what? The thing is that if you're stressed, if you're struggling with stuff, and it has been a hard time with my husband being sick, and we didn't actually know at the time what it was, and a lot of stress around that. It's just the fact that it gets worse, and every time I do stitch and chat, my tinnitus just go absolutely bananas. If it's the silence, because I'm sitting in a silent room, I know for many people that silence is what can trigger it to be more loud, or at least feel more loud. It's not. I don't know if it is more loud or it's just a brain that thinks that it is more loud. So, but anyway, it feels more loud, and it's really annoying. I have a tonal tinnitus, so I have a kind of a buzzing, mechanical. I don't know what to call it, and on top of that, there's kind of a ringing tone, a very loud one. So, yeah. So I have been really thinking about this stitch and chat. I think for a while I can only do short ones, because I don't want to affect my tinnitus so that it's extreme the rest of the day. So short ones, yeah, it is. I think half an hour or something. I think that's maximum for him. And I don't think I can do that many a week that I have been doing, because I really need to concentrating on teaching my brain that the tinnitus sound is something that it over time needs to ignore the best that it can, because that way I will not be that affected by it. But it can take up to a year for a brain to adapt. So I think I will have to, even though I really love this stitch and chats, I think I have to be, like my name suggests, a random stitcher, because that's just how it is. And let me just check if it's right. Yeah, it is. So where can I park this? I can park it. I think I have to go up with this also. Park it up here, because it's a butterfly, so there's only blue in this area. Yeah, let's find another color. What do we have? We have, what is this? Oh, yeah, we have this. Yep, that is this one, also blue. I have to try to avoid everything that can stress me out. So, yeah. That's just how it is. Trying to cope with it, because the more I can be calm, the better it is. I have found out that being outdoor, walking, running, that really helps. So that is what I will be doing more. It also is very nice to sit and stitch, but I have also always music on when I do that, because that way I'm not disguising, because there's really nothing that can disguise this ringing craziness. But it's just, it calms me down and distracts me, and sometimes I sing along, and that's also a distraction. So everything that is normal sounds is good for the brain. Normal sounds that can take my mind off the ringing concert in my head. That's good. So I stitch, and I walk, I hike. I'm with my husband. I'm going out with Albert, and stay away from anything that can stress myself out, my head. It's not easy. Definitely not easy. It is one of the things on my list that I was hoping that I wouldn't get. But it did. It happened. And just have to try and live with it the best you can. I think at the beginning I really hoped that it was one of those that would just disappear again, because my ear doctor said sometimes it just goes away. And I was hoping for that. But now 3 months has passed and it hasn't changed. It hasn't changed at all, really. So it's just, I stopped hope for that to happen, that it just magically stops. And I am not. Do I have to park that as well now? Yeah, I think so. I think I did all of those. So up again, park it up here. And the butterfly. It's going to be cute. Okay. Next one. What can I do? Do have something. No. I have not packed that anywhere. There's something. I don't know what this is. Can I? Oh, it's the dot. Okay, we can do that, but there's only one of this. So, no, I'm not doing that. There's a lot of this as half stitches, but I haven't done half stitches with it. So, but I could do it, because I think it's the background of the owl that could easily be half stitches. I think it's this here. So I actually could do it. That's color 712. Yeah, I could do that. Let me just get that color. So that's just wanted to tell you that that's what's going on. I have to look after myself. There's no really any explanations. Sometimes there is, and sometimes there's not. I have two kinds. I have also that pulsating thing in my left ear, which is nothing dangerous. I have had it checked. I have had a head scan, and it showed there was nothing seriously wrong, and the ear doctor couldn't find anything seriously either. So it's just something that's there, and that's not the most annoying sound. Most annoying sound is absolutely the ringing tone. The rest is the pulsating thing is not nearly as annoying. So I think we're going here. So now I have to remember that it's half stitches now. Excuse me for the nails. It's just I've been out swimming. We went to the beach today, so yeah, a couple of days my nails didn't want to participate anymore, so I just took them all off. I haven't gotten around to put new ones. So. I think the background is meant to be kind of faded, so that's why I'm only doing it with 2 strands as well. I should have checked, but just nah. That way, I think the owl is going to stand out a little bit more when the background is faded. Yeah. My husband starts work Monday, so he has just gone to get his bus ready. He's a bus driver. He thinks he's ready. He has taken the last antibiotics today, and he feels much better. There's no pain and minimal of symptoms left. So he's absolutely, it doesn't feel sick anymore. So it's very good. It's a big relief. We were some people that, myself, family, was worried at the beginning, because I found all kinds of weird things that was just, what is this? Are we talking something dangerous? Dangerous? I did think that, because I am always scared of stuff like that. So, and yeah, but it was an infection. Nothing crazy. A little bit crazy because it has been going on too long, so it has affected his organs. But it's good now. He's ready to go back to work, and he's just happy that he managed to. He got the last week here with nice weather, and we could go somewhere. We have been out playing tourists, seeing stuff, walking places, and going out for lunch, and yeah, it has just been really, really great. So, where should I park this? I can park it over here. Yes. So he's just gone to get his bus ready. There has been something else driving it while he was away, and there's some system also that needed updating, and different things. So another half stitch is coming, and that is color 822. Also the background. My husband suggested that I listen to music in my ears when I do the stitch and chats. And I think in time that could be a solution. Right now I'm not much, I try actually to stay away from putting anything in my ear, because I feel that it's affecting the tinnitus kind of. Also, before I often slept with earplugs. I don't do that anymore because it feels like everything is getting louder in my ear, and I don't want to risk that it will get worse because I put something directly in my ear. So for now, I don't think that I want to do that. I think I'll just do what I can a little bit, and then maybe later on I can deal a little bit, my brain can deal a little bit better with the silence. So yeah, I haven't got the big answers for tinnitus because I'm very new in it. I just recently been diagnosed with it, so I'm just trying to find my way, and I have been reading a lot on it, and there's all kind of miracle treatments out there which I don't believe in. So from the bigger organizations, health organizations, stuff, they all say that the best you can possibly do is to learn how to deal with it. Maybe see some therapists that can help you deal with it mentally, because that way your tinnitus will be in time, over time, your brain will start to believe that tinnitus is just a background noise that it doesn't have to pay attention to. But it does take time. So, but it's there. I've lost my silence. That is, I have been grieving about that, I tell you. It has been so hard that I don't have my complete silence anymore. But they also say that you actually can get that again, even with tinnitus, because your brain will, if you think about it, there's never really silence. Even if you're in a forest, you can hear the sound, the wind in the trees, rattlings, maybe birds that are jumping around in the leaves, and maybe you can hear cars from a road nearby. There's always something, but you think of it as silence, but it's really not completely silent. And that is how your brain in time may be able to to think of your tinnitus, so that it kind of will feel like silence again, just a different kind of silence. So, yeah, things happen that you cannot control. That's the worst part for me. This is something completely out of my control. It's not like you cannot call a doctor and say, I have this and this, can you give me a pill? Because for most part, you can get pills for some condition. If you have a depression, you can have a pill if you want. But it's different this, because there's absolutely no treatment. Not really. Not a, here and now treatment. Oh, yeah. I want to do this one. I can feel it. This color is 3746. That's a darker blue, I think. 3746. I have also joined some groups, tinnitus groups. Not because I have something to say, but it's interesting to read how people are adapting to it. And it's really different. I read about people that has had it for many, many years and still are looking for solutions, miracle cure, and spend a lot of money on it. I really don't want to go that way, because I feel that it will mean, if I do it, but it's just me. I don't know anything, but I feel that if I try all kinds of things, if I try hearing aids like somebody has done, if I try this white noise or black noise or yellow noise or whatever it's called, it will mean that it will prolong my brain's ability to adapt to this sound. It will prolong it, and takes longer, and yeah, so I just won't do that. I have tried those white noise, and I tell you, my ringing, it can it's louder than anything. So it's really not. It's just making me more frustrated because then I have the ringing tone, but I also have the sound of something. Where did I put my scissor? Oh, and on top of that, I have the sound of something else. So if I try to turn it up, and then my tinnitus also turns itself up. So no, no white noise or any noise for me. It's not good. Just normal noise. When we are at the beach today, we sat in, of course, at the beach, but close by there were some trees, and they were moving in the wind. There was a lot of small leaves, and you can hear them kind of rattling. I don't know what is this? They were making these sounds, and that was a very, very pleasant sound. Very pleasant sound. So that is maybe I could look into to listen to that while I stitch or something. Not directly in my ear, but in the room. And not loud, just quiet. Could be nice. It's a pleasant sound for my ears. I also found a YouTube channel that had a video where he put up the different tones, the different kinds of tinnitus that people, for the most part, are dealing with, and he also put up his kind of, and also what tone it was. And I couldn't hear it. And the reason why I couldn't hear it was because it was exactly the one I had. So he hit that exact same tone. So I couldn't hear his because it was mine. It was the same. It was weird. Really weird. He played the other kinds, and those I could hear. But not his. Couldn't hear his. Yeah. So yeah, this channel is going to be a little bit more random than it has been for, I don't know, last month or something, 2 months maybe. I have been pretty regular, but I am going to be a little bit more random because I have to take care of myself with this tinnitus. So now we know. I'm still popping in, doing a sit and chat, but I need to be sure that I'm feeling okay, that I can do it, and it's not going to be that long every time. Okay, so can you see it? Cute little butterfly. So this is going up here. Yeah. Let's mark those up. So tomorrow we are going to an island, my husband and I. We're not taking Albert because we went on a 10 kilometers hike with him the other day. Was it yesterday? Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Amazing walk, but it was hot. And he was not loving it. He loved that he has a stroller. He can sit whenever he gets tired. But it's just hard for him because he doesn't like the heat. So, and tomorrow is going to be even warmer, so we're going alone. Can we do one more color? Oops. Yeah. What is this color? That's 422. Do I have that anywhere? No, I don't. So, we're going to an island. We're going to take a hike there and bringing our bathing suits in case we find water around the island. It's a small island. We've been there. We are there every summer. We did talk about maybe renting a holiday house at some point, but we just visiting one day. It takes I need to find that corner. 422 here. It takes around 10 minutes or something. Ferry. Really doesn't take long. Lovely island. Beautiful beaches. And yeah, you can walk around it if you want. I think there's around, if you're in good shape, between 40 kilometers or something. If you're not going completely along the coastline, but follow the roads, I think it's a 40 kilometers or something. So we're not doing that. We're just taking shorter walk. Good, finally got it. So this is full crosses. I'm thinking it's going to be the whole day. Sunday, we're going up to my eldest daughter. They are in holiday house, a little bit north from where we live, and they arrive tomorrow, and they're staying there for a week. So we're coming to visit them Sunday. Not staying to Monday because my husband is starting work, so it's just for one day, and try to go home pretty early so that my husband can get to bed early and be ready for work. I think I need to cut this because that's annoying. Yeah. And then it's a normal day again, Monday. Maybe then I can start to figure out what day it is. It has been a struggle. There's still some time before the kids go back to school. Not my kids, my grandkids. So, yeah. We talked to my youngest daughter about maybe my granddaughter Anna would like to come for a sleepover before they go back to school. So, can I? Yeah, I can. I can park it over here. I purchased a new pattern, and I love the pattern I'm going to show in the next flash tube. It's I found it by coincidence. There was somebody who directed me to that page, to that designer, and it's called At Sunset. At sunset, the mystery emerges. It's beautiful. Really, so I'm looking forward to. I did try to start it today. I tried to sit on my terrace and stitch. But it's on 25 count, and I stitched with a very, very light color. I think it was actually 3756. I couldn't see it at all, so I had to give it up. But I wanted to start it today. But yeah, 91 colors. So it's a bit. Yeah, I think that was it for me today. So we did do a little bit with the butterfly up here. Yeah. So maybe next time we can do more with the butterfly. So I will be sitting on the Word Fairy bookshelf tomorrow. Maybe the whole weekend, I don't know. And I don't know if there's going to be any week. As I said, it's going to be very random. So the schedule with the stitching is for now off. And let's see how it goes. Maybe I can do one or two a week. I'm not sure. I think I need to just listen to myself whenever I feel that my head is able to cope with the silence for an hour or a half hour. And so yeah, it's just how it is. First two will coming up in, I don't know, a week or something, when I feel I have something to show you. So yeah, random stitcher is a little bit more random in the next period. Yeah, that's just how it is. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you for stopping by and spend some time with me. I am very grateful, and I wish you a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend, and speak to you all of the sudden. Take care and happy stitching. Bye bye.